Hi everybody, welcome to Mellow in Japan. I'm Mellow, and this is episode 10 of Riding with Mellow. Today we're going from Okayama to Kobe. It's a beautiful Friday morning, it's March 1st, 2019. So buckle up and let's go for a ride, guys. This is a little odd today. I just started in the middle of the road already because I started a little earlier. But I just want to start recording for Okayama. So this is Okayama. This is Kibi parking area. And I'm going to start from here today. Beautiful Friday morning. Sunny skies. Still winter. It's about 11 degrees outside, which is about maybe 45 Fahrenheit. Supposed to be a beautiful day today. I hope you guys enjoy your little ride. Okayama intersection. These tank truckers in Japan are so clean. They really take nice care of these trucks. So shiny, you can even see like a mirror most of the time. Japanese really take good care of their trucks. It's nice. So Kobe 155 more kilometers. This is Sanyo Highway, Sanyo Kosokodoro. Sanyo goes all the way from Kyushu to Osaka. It finishes right before getting to Osaka. We're actually going all the way to the end of it. In Kobe it ends. Or starts. Depends where your point of view. Actually starts because that's right now is a kilometer marker 135, so we're going down the road. That's Kasayama Tunnel, 3,200 meters, about 2 miles. One of the few, actually one of the many tunnels we're gonna cross today. Inside the tunnels there's many areas like that, like garages and things like that, sometimes for the maintenance people. Like the guy back there was the maintenance spot. See me. New Prius. Prius is the most popular car, one of the most popular cars in Japan. It's a nice hybrid. So many different models. And that's Satoniyama Tunnel, 1,290 meters. Right next to the other one. Yeah. It's amazing how many tunnels they have here and so many earthquakes. And they really hold it together, you know. Sorry about that. That's weird, the truck blinking the lights like that. It's an oversized load, that's why. I think he's carrying like a loading machine. No. Yeah, it's a milling machine. A huge one. Seems like those machines to take the asphalt from the highway when you make road maintenance. It's called a milling machine. It looks like one. Not 100% sure because it's brand new. It looks a little different. But it looks pretty much the same as a milling machine. Look, man, another tunnel. That's Maya Tunnel, 1,120 meters, about 3/4 of a mile. This kind of van in Japan is very popular. It's for work and very badass for some Japanese. They lower it and put dark mirrors and things like that. It's basically their SUVs in Japan. Japanese people, they don't have a lot of SUVs, but they love their vans. Even soccer mom vans, considering America like woman cars. In Japan, they're very popular, very popular. Most people have cage doshas, those little yellow plate cars with 600cc engines, very efficient fuel-wise. That's what people mostly have in Japan. Pays less taxes and requires no parking. People love their minivans. I had a couple. They're pretty nice, very comfortable. Sanyo Seto, Sanyo Inta. That's Sanyo Interchange. A little bit of construction here. I was going to change the lanes, but this guy was right next to me, so there's nothing I can do. Here's to go. Yeah, the left lane. The right lane is gonna be closed soon. Seems like. Ryozan Tunnel, 1,530 meters, almost a mile. That's another Model Prius. I like the back of that car, it's pretty cool. It's Kakui. Kakui means stylish, handsome too. They say Kakui to a nice car. Yeah. See, so many vans. This road here on your left, you're just past, a couple months ago was just dirt. There wasn't a road over there. I think they made like a quarry or something. Shiono Tunnel, 480 meters. Yeah, back in October they started building that. In December was all done. Looks so nice, especially at night, all the lights. I believe it must be a quarry. A quarry where you take the stones from, you know, if you don't know what it is. I used to work in one. It's kind of fun. Construction work is always useful. My grandfather also used to work in a quarry, but I had easy. I had just drove the dump truck. He used to break the stones with a hammer. That was back like 80 years, 60 years ago. So for him, God bless his soul. Seto parking area. This one actually has a shower. Yeah, in Japan you don't find so many showers on the road. Some parking areas, some gas stations have some. Normally you pay about $1 per 10 minutes. Maybe $2 per 10 minutes. It's a little machine, you put coins in it. And they let the water runs for a little time. It used to be very nice and clean. Not as nice as the truck stops in America, of course. With the towels and shampoo and everything, sometimes they have. So Seto is one of the places you have a shower. In this highway going to Osaka, probably 2 or 3 of them have showers. They actually put little signs on the highway saying there's a shower on the parking area. It's not common for every parking area, only some of them. Some have even like little hotels and stuff. This is Seiriki Tunnel, 550 meters. A little more than a quarter of a mile. Okayama Tunnel, 1,310 meters. About 3/4 of a mile. Oh, that's a Ford. That's something you don't see every day in Japan. An American car from Ford. Maybe it's made in Europe. I think it's a Focus or something like that. Ford Focus. Yeah, Ford just left Japan, I think last year. Or 2017 or something. After only selling 5,000 cars in a year in Japan. For some reason they're not making any money. Too little, you know. Cars you gotta sell a lot of them to be able to hold the business together. So in Japan you don't see many American cars. You see some muscle cars, some Dodges, Camaros, Cadillacs. But regular cars normally you don't see them. The other brand, some Hummers sometimes. But very little, very little. Okuyushihara Tunnel, 450 meters. You see much more BMWs in Japan than you see. Way more BMWs and Mercedes than all the American cars combined, actually. They love their BMW here. They call them BEME or BMWs. The Beamer becomes BEME. Fukutomi Tunnel, 1090 meters. And of course, number one car in Japan, it's Toyota. I believe it's the biggest car company in the world right now. There goes one. But the funny thing, you don't see Toyota Corollas in Japan. Very few. They actually just made a new model, Toyota Corolla model. Corolla normally is the name of the store. They either call Toyopet or Corolla, the name of their car dealers. Toyota car dealers in Japan. The cars Corolla, they have it, but it's a different name. I think it's Toyota Sai, if I'm not mistaken. It's also a hybrid. Almost all the cars from Toyota now are, I think they are hybrids. Or most of them are hybrids. At least the ones sold in Japan. Lexus for sure, they're all hybrids now. Then the second thing is Nissan. Nissan also many cars. Waki X12. Come your way. So many mountains, so many tunnels. I love mountains anyway. One of the reasons I like Japan a lot are the mountains. So cool. And they build these roads so nice. You don't have so many ups and downs on the highways. That's a Prius Alpha, 7-seater Prius. Not that popular like the regular one. So I was saying, like in Japan, the way they build the roads, like you're going uphill now. Same speed because I'm empty. We're driving a truck, just the most of the ones passing by us. 20-ton truck. And you don't feel much, you know, especially empty. You just go uphill and the speed don't even change. They really keep the highways really nice. The way they build them. We don't even need to take that traffic lane. Mountains and mountains. So many virgin places. Another Prius. Prius Alpha. Inatsubu Tunnel, 280 meters. And now we are entering Bizen City. Bizenshi. There's the end of the traffic line. Little slower traffic line. Now let's go downhill a little. Uh-oh, there's some construction going over there. People taking something out of the road over there. Oh no, they're just filling a hole. Wow. 2 guys filling a hole. Crazy. Not many potholes. Sometimes. But they fix it pretty fast in Japan though. Probably just, you know, covering it. Very soon they go there and they take a little stretch of the road and make it nicer. know, they don't play around on these highways. They take a really nice pride on their highways in Japan, I think. Normally really well maintained, you know. Of course it's not perfect, but it's pretty good though. It's very close to perfect, as I always say. .80 kilometers an hour speed limit. Shizutani School. 2 kilometers. Three more weeks, winter will be gone, so chances are not gonna see any more snow this year. Actually, so far so good. I didn't have to put the chains on the tires as I was supposed to if it snow a lot, but I got lucky. The only few days didn't snow enough for that. I was like off or somewhere else for all my trips to Hiroshima, then I do 3 times a week, thrice a week. That was a nice winter actually, it wasn't so bad. We had a little snow and some cold days, but average, not really bad. Weather in Japan, most of the areas, is pretty nice though. Summer is the same as in America, and winter is kind of like Georgia, at least in these areas. The central Japan, East Japan. It's similar to Georgia, North Carolina, you know. Don't get much snow. Keeps on the 30s and 40s most of the time. 10 and 5s and 10s on the Celsius area. No, it's not bad at all. It's pretty comfortable. You know, I like the weather in Japan actually. Summers are a bitch though. Summers are so humid and hot. Just like New York. But spring and fall are so nice. Spring and fall are really comfortable. Probably April will be very comfortable already. April and May. June is very hot of course, but April and May and October, even November is kind of comfortable. December gets chilly of course, but even beginning of November is kind of nice. You can just wear like a shirt, t-shirt, not even a jacket. It's an oversized truck here. This a little bigger than it's supposed to be for that class, for that category. That's not the cops. The one who just passed it, it's the highway company. They take care of their highways. So every now and then they cruise around and with some signs saying something. And I don't understand yet because I don't know much Japanese. Eventually I will know. That's why I take double care when I drive, you know. Pay a lot of attention, so because I can't understand all the instructions sometimes, I have to be more careful than the rest of the people. But it's okay, I never go too fast. I follow all the rules. It's okay. Even if I speak Japanese, but if you follow the rules, you know, you're good. Don't speed. Don't do anything stupid or crazy. Don't text and drive, of course. the golden rule. And that's only 117 kilometers to get to Kobe. Fukuishi, Tatsununishi, those are parking areas and rest areas. Some areas they have signs saying if there's parking available, how many minutes would you take to arrive to the parking area. Not on this stretch of the road, but some other roads they say, but they use lights. If it's red light, no parking. If it's yellow, limited, or green, is a lot of plenty of parking. So, especially for trucks, it's very useful. So you can plan ahead a little. If you're using a navigation system in Japan, it also tells you when and where are the parking areas and service areas with gas stations and similar things. We just give you the information on the screen on the Japanese navigation system, which is pretty good. The only problem is only in Japanese. There's no way to put it in English, as far as I know. Fukuishi. It's a small one. I don't think... Yeah, there's a... No, this one has only vending machines. It does not have gas stations. There's a parking area, not a service area with all the utilities, amenities. Sakos. Oh, Kuramoto. I know these guys. We work together. Another one. I think another one is very different. Best truckers. Toto Express. Toto. Tokyo. Kubo. And we are entering Hyogo Prefecture. Hyogo this. Almost home. Of course, a little more than 100 kilometers. And this is Ako City. Akoshi. That's the city, the prefecture where Kobe is located. But it's still over 100 kilometers away. About 100 kilometers. 60 more miles or so. But that's Hyogo. Hyogo is a big prefecture, actually. If you don't know, in Japan we don't have states, we have prefectures. I think 43 or 46 of them, if not mistaken. I have to double check on that. But the prefectures are similar to counties. So they englobe, they have many cities inside every prefecture. And we're going downhill. S-curve ahead. Little shaky, very little. And on that bridge passes the bullet train. Sadly, not right now, but many times we're just passing by and the bullet train just fly over us. 300 kilometers, almost 200 miles an hour. Normally, it's pretty nice. I rode a couple times. Supido. Wow, in 10 kilometers there's something going on over there. I hope it's not backup traffic. I hope. 10 kilo, 6 miles. Kono Tornado Yoka. There's gonna be 4 tunnels ahead of us. That's what that sign said. They actually put signs on the entrance of the tunnel. How many tunnels left for that set? So that's our first tunnel right here. Tornado Hitotsu, I think. And that's Takayama tunnel, 1,390 meters. Little shy of a mile. Mana. The secret of mana. Hard work. As you can see in Japan, there's no so many tractor trailers like that one. Normally tractor trailers carry containers. Some are dry vans and reefers sometimes, but not that many though. Very few, I would say. Maybe 5%. Not even 10% of the trucks are tractor trailers. Distances are shorter and places are narrow, so it's not the standard. The straight trucks are the standard. Well, that was the first tunnel. Now that's the second tunnel. Let's safely pass this guy. Ato Sanmitsu Shimizu tunnel, 450 meters. So 3 more tunnels. It says on that little sign, yellow sign on the left top. Tornado Ato Hitotsu Mesaka tunnel, 370 meters. That's 2 more tunnels. This one and one more. One more after this. And Wadi. Yeah, this one is followed by a nice bridge. And that's Shikusa River. Shikusagawa. Gawa means river in Japanese. And last but not least, Okayama tunnel, Atohitotsu. That's Toyota Sai right there. That's the, I think it's very similar to the Corollas sold in America, I think. Toyota Sai. You can see Sai Sai. And there's a little sign there that says Tornado Owari. It means the tunnels are done, ended, and the tunnels for this stretch of the road. Very soon will be more, of course. Many more coming up. Oh, Nari. Ryobi sightseeing. Some Okayama license plates. Buses in Japan are a very nice and affordable way to travel. They're really cheap. Especially if you get the night buses. You can travel from Osaka to Tokyo for about not even $40. If you take the bullet train, it's about $150. If you take an airplane, it's about $100. But if you take just the night tunnel, probably $40. And you can buy the tickets on any convenience store. Yeah, we're driving a truck just like this one just passed us. That's why we're riding today. Yata Yanai. Very similar to that one. And that's our car carrier there, holding everybody up, of course. Let's go, bro. Just freaking go. And please don't lose way. He lost momentum because of that. Oh, look at that, a Trailblazer. That's something you don't see every day in Japan. Trailblazer. A Toyota, which is a Lexus. Suburban. No, Suburban, no, Subaru. Yeah, not many Trailblazers in Japan. Those cars are going for an auction, probably. I hope they're not going to be destroyed. Because in Japan they destroy a lot of cars anyway. You just take the parts and scrap them. They could be because they're a little older. Or just maybe they're being sent overseas too. There's a big market in Japan for used export cars. They export a lot of used cars from Japan, which is good, better than destroy them. As you can see, the mountains are not really dry. You can still see a lot of green even in winter time. Those bags on the left just past it are salt to throw on the highway in case if it snows and all. We have one line left, one line closed over there. People hurrying. Rush, rush. Harima. Good, you're already in Harima, so it's not really far now. Oh, people. Yeah, it's kind of windy. I-8 517 meters. Good, no traffic. Just a little slower transit. Harima Shingo. That's Harima Junction. If you're coming from me, this is halfway right here. 235 kilometers from me and the same distance from Hiroshima. Halfway there. Not from Kobe. Kobe pretty close though. We're almost there. A little more than an hour, we'll be done. Ibogawa. Aioi. Parking area at the exit. It's a service area here. Yeah, this one is full service. Yeah, it is. And that's some solar power right there to feed the needs of the parking area. Many service areas have some of them, not that many, but some have this power solar panels. Just to provide the electricity for the service area, which is pretty cool. They're very serious about solar energy in Japan, which is nice. They have to, because they're getting rid of all those nuclear reactors after the Fukushima incident. So very soon it's gonna be most solar. There's already a lot of solar power around here, which is nice. Kobe, 92 kilometers. That's about 56 miles. That's the countryside, guys. Japan's countryside. That's Tatsuno. As you can see, there's still a lot of empty places in Japan. Even if it's small and crowded, but it's still a lot of empty places. And this guy is only using one axle from the tree. I hope he's empty. Or saving the tires, most likely. The trailer also opens sideways. Not just the back, but also the sides. Kinda like a Lamborghini. Taishi, Tatsuno. Yeah. This line is gonna close, so... Yeah, this dude here is not letting me go. What the fuck? Come on, dude. Not because you're driving an Audi means you're better. Especially a cheap one. If you look on the right, that's a cemetery. A cemetery on the mountain. And that's maybe 7 stories or 8 stories, like many levels on that cemetery there. They don't bury anybody, it's only people's dust, you know, after they cremate people. That's Tatsuno Tunnel, 410 meters. Always doing some maintenance on tunnels, which is good. Keep them nice, boys. Gambate kudasai. It means do your best, please. "86 more kilometers to Kobe." Keyakizaka Tunnel. And we are entering Himeji City. Himeji Shides. Himeji is very famous for their castle. I think, if not the biggest, one of the biggest castles in Japan. Those medieval castles, you know, Japan medieval castle. Very nice. I haven't been there yet. Some friends been there, post some pictures on Facebook. It's pretty cool. Array. Looks like fall a little. Beautiful mountains. Oh, that's bamboo. All bamboo over there. Nice. Nishiwaki Daini Tunnel. 200 something meters. Nishiwaki Daiichi Tunnel. 260 meters. Nishiwaki. Sanyo Himeji Nishi. Take your friends. Battery. Shiratori parking area. Ah, there's a truck there with the doors open sideways for some reason. Looks like it's gonna fly or something. Fly away, truck, fly away. Kobe, 81 more kilometers. Little less than an hour. Alexa. No, Axela. Axela. Juke. Lexus. Next time, 7 tunnels now. 7 tunnels. That's Shoshozan Daini Tunnel, 1,510 meters. A little shy of a mile. That's the first one of 7 tunnels on this area. Yeah, Himeji has this whole bunch of tunnels here. Shake, baby, shake. Nagasu. The standard. Shoshozan Dai Ichi Tunnel, 500 meters. Shoshozan. And after the tunnel there's a bridge, and it's tall, a little tall. Come dance. Mitachi Tunnel, 1,030 meters, 3/4 of a mile, almost. Let me let this guy go. That's Kamiono Tunnel, 500 meters, and there's 4 left of this battery of tunnels. Tornado Ato Futatsu Sanmitsu Hiromi Neyama Tunnel, 1,610 meters. That's about a mile. Wow. Actually, it's 1 meter, 3 feet more than a mile. 1 mile, if you don't know, it's 1,690 meters. This tunnel is 1,610 meters, so 1 meter is about 3 feet, a little more than 3 feet, a little more than a yard. So basically 1 yard, going the extra yard to be a mile. And there's 2 more tunnels to go. And this is Masuyama Tunnel. 1,130 meters. 3/4 a mile. About that. Wow, that's like fucking 7 tunnels. Maybe like 5 miles in tunnels. Just on this little part. Four miles for sure. 6-7 kilometers. Sanyo Himeji Higashi. And that's our last tunnel. A little ahead from this battery of tunnels. And last but not least, Shiromidai Tunnel, 420 meters. The 420 tunnel. And we are high in the mountains. Because there was a bridge back there. Tonerowari. Bantan Road. Something funny about these trucks here. These 4-ton trucks, just like the one just passes. You can drive with a car license in Japan. More than 1 people already warned me to be careful with them. They don't like truckers who drive bigger trucks. For some reason, they have like a little taboo. They call them the Yontonsha. Yontonsha means like 4 tons. It's a truck with freaking 8,000 pound truck. So these guys are weird. I'll not say them all, of course. I don't know many. I haven't seen a couple. Like close by, they look at me weird sometimes. But a few friends told me. Basically everybody I know can drive trucks, big trucks like I do. They told me to beware of the Ontonshas. Beware of the Ontonshas. For some reason, because these guys are weird guys. They not most, but many of them live in the truck, and their trucks barely have a zipper. Like it's very little place to stay, you know, in the back. And the guys, some of these guys just live on the road, you know. You know, sadly in Japan, to live in the road is not as nice as in America because you don't have those truck stops and the trucks don't have the much space, you know. Like this truck I'm driving here, I'm a little chubby. Of course, I'm being nice to myself, I'm fat. So, yeah, space is very limited. Maybe it's like 2 feet, 60 centimeters behind the seat. You know, for me to be a little comfortable, I have to put one seat down to zip, you know. I feel really weird if I don't put the seat down. It's so tight. I have to zip in the truck couple nights every week. Actually, I spend 2 days in the truck every week on this job, but it's okay. Still a good job, you know, but the space is so limited. You can't even stand up, you know. You can barely get on your knees, and I wish I could stand up in the trucks like the American ones. That would be nice. Some Volvos, I think some Volvos and Scanias in Japan you can do that. But they're very limited, and normally they're tractor trailers. They're not Jutonsha like this one, like the ones crossing the other sides. Similar to this one. Yeah. Japanese people there, most of them are not so big anyway. They can deal with this limited space. But for me, guy a little bigger and fat, you know, it's not so easy. It's not hard, but you know, I wish it was a little better. I don't like to complain much, but one of the few things I miss about America, the trucks were nicer. These trucks, don't get me wrong, they're really good, especially reliable, you know, reliable, economic. They do their job. They're pretty nice though. But I miss the KWs, Kenworth. Like I had a T600. That was so nice, so big. 2 beds, 2 bunk beds. Had a TV on it. Fridge. I can't even put a fridge on this thing. If you put a fridge there, you know, it'd be a freaking nightmare for me to change clothes. The space is so limited. I have a fridge at home, but I can't put it here because it's not gonna be nice. But it's okay. You know, not everything's perfect. On the other hand, we don't have to worry about DOT and cops, mostly. As long as you don't run too much, nobody will bother you. And that's one of the beauties about driving in Japan. Driving trucks in Japan is nice. A lot of people are afraid, of course. Normal. Especially because if you commit an accident, if you create an accident, you know, for your stupidity, and you hurt somebody bad or kill somebody, you're going to jail for a long time. So that's what I try to avoid, you know. I don't do anything. I never had an accident anyway. Anywhere I drove, I never had accidents for stupidity. I had a couple incidents like everybody, but I never hit anybody. Especially for not paying attention, you know. Normally accidents is because somebody's not paying attention. And that's when stupid things happen. Yeah, this time is about 1,000 meters. I forgot to say it. Kakogawa Kita. Kita means north. North of Kakogawa. It's already Kobe area. It's not really far from Kobe now. My way. My way. Something better. Yeah, as you can see, most trucks are like this. Many. Very few tractor trailers. Which will be class 2 in Canada or class B in Japan, in America. Class B licensed truck. It's okay. Mitsubishi. Oh, that's a military truck. Jeep. $59 more kilometers to Kobe. It's almost there, guys. Bear with me, we're almost there. Beautiful morning. Friday morning, the best day of the week. Saturdays I don't work for now, but I work on Sundays though. And that's Shitahigashi. Shitagahigashi. Don't know. A little, around 3/4 of a mile. Thank you and okay. It says thank you and okay on the side of the truck. It's funny. Thank you and okay. And this one too. Thank you and okay. Can you see? Shiroyama tunnel. 207 meters. Thank you and okay. Okay, né? What can I tell you? Yeah, people use English in a very funny way in Japan. Very funny sometimes. Rock and roll. Gongenko parking area. We're getting close, which is good. Almost in Ono City. After this, I think is Ono. Hiace Super GL. Hiace, I think, is the most popular full-size van in Japan. For work and for pleasure. Not so comfortable though. But it's big, fits like maybe 12 people. And people use for camping a lot. Some guys just like to, you know, make it look nice and cruise around. Because it's very spaceful. Wow, that's something you don't see every day. A pickup truck. If you look at all this video, I think it's the first pickup truck you're seeing like that. A Toyota Hilux. I think similar to the Toyota Tacoma in America. Yeah, here it's called the Hilux. It's different. South America, they have the same name, brand. You don't see many pickup trucks, especially full-size trucks like F-150s and Rams, 1500. Very few in Japan. Actually, F-150 I think I never seen in Japan. I only seen Ram, some Toyota sometimes, and sometimes Silverado. Very few, very few. The pickup trucks in Japan are always small. Normally they have a 660cc engine. Very small engines, like almost a motorcycle engine. The Keiji Dosha, as they call it. But the little pickup trucks can carry maybe 700 pounds or something. Like that. Not very much. Oh, Mini Cooper. So it's funny. It's interesting how different the car market is in Japan. Most cars are hatchbacks. Many of them are 660 cc's, the K car, because the taxes are lower and they're affordable and very economical. Very practical because the streets are as narrow, so. And you see a lot of station wagons, especially BMWs and Mercedes-Benz. You see a lot of station wagons from Mercedes here too. Something in America, you don't even see it. SUVs, very few. They're heavy, of course, but normally it's small size, compact size SUVs. Cars like this, that's the average over there. The green and yellow sign on the car, it means it's a new driver. When you get your license in Japan, you are required to use the little sign for a year in your vehicle. So after a year, there's no need for that no more. So people are more careful with you, you know. Also, if you're over 70, there's another one. Looks like a little flower you can use. And there's one for handicapped people too. I think it's pretty interesting the way they mark the cars. More countries should do that, I think. See another station wagon? That's a Toyota Wish. I wish! And a minivan. Step wagon, very nice shape though, for a old car. And we are in Ono City. Onoshi desu. Ono is very close to Kobe. That's a Keiji Dosha. One of those 660cc cars I just told you. Ono desu. Aqua. Nice color for aqua. Kakarimasu. Just having some live updates from our Easy Pass system, called the ETC. It's telling some instructions in Japanese, how long you're gonna take to arrive to some places. It's very interesting. It's called the ETC 2.0. If you don't know yet, ETC, it's a toll collection system. I mean, electronic toll collection. Similar to the Easy Pass, SunPass, iPass, many of these tags, you put it so you don't have to stop to pay the tolls. And this is actually a credit card. You just put the credit card there and charge the credit card straight. The machine, every vehicle has a machine like this. Most of the vehicles. Maybe it's like $100 to install one. Not even. Think about $80. I would say from 80 to 150 to go to an authorized place and make an installation, you know, put one. So, and then you just put any credit card compatible with the system. Normally these credit cards in Japan, they all have chips on it. Smart chip. I also have to be compatible with the ETC system, of course, Japanese credit cards. And you're good to go. You have normally 10% off on tolls every time you use them on daytime. Oh, there's a guy in a motorcycle in the winter. You don't see that many. There's some. Still not that cold. 14 degrees. So then you're good to go. Put the card in and just charge straight to the card. Very convenient. Very nice. Nice and easy. Easy peasy Japanesey. Yeah, I like their system. This toll collection system is pretty cool. I just still don't have a credit card yet, because in Japan, it's after so many foreigners left the country with the credit cards and took whatever they could carry. Back in 2008, the banks made it hard for people to get them. Much harder than it used to be. So, but in a few months now I'm a trucker, so now I'm a Cheyenne company driver, company employee, so it will be much easier for me to get one in a few months. Oh, Arisan Omako. I used to work for those guys. It's called Mr. Ant Moving Company. Yeah, that was a little nightmare there. Very hard work. Very little money. Really hard work. If you really want to push yourself, do a lot of exercise, work for a moving company. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I am being sarcastic. I did it for maybe 3 months, every Saturdays and Sundays. Lost some weight. It wasn't bad, but it was so tiring, you know, so tiring. Sometimes go 4 or 5 floors carrying boxes. Wow. It's not the problem. They don't want you to carry one box. They want to carry like 2 or 3 boxes on the top of each other, and they want you to freaking run like crazy. And most of the guys who work on this, they work only weekends, and they're kids, 18, 19-year-old kids, students. They didn't run like crazy. They want you to run too. If you're 40, my friend, like I am, this is not advisable. Don't do it. Don't do it. Unless you want to, you know, make some good exercise. If you are in really good shape, you know, it's good then. But if you're a little chubby, not for me. Thank you, come again. And that's, we're just arriving at Miki, the portal over there, saying something Yamada. It's a nice portal. Miki this. Feet RS Prius. Flatbed. Another funny thing you see in Japan sometimes, people have license plates on their cars 666 on purpose. Because, you know, in Japan, almost nobody is a Christian. So many things they just don't believe it. They just don't care, make it for fun. So for them it's kind of funny, they put a 666 on their license plates. In Japan we don't have those vanity plates, so what people do, they normally just they play with the numbers, because some numbers sometimes they mean words. The number 2 and 3, 2 is ni, 3 is san. So if you see some racing cars from Nissan with 23, it's for a reason, it means Nissan. Of course 23 is Niju-san, but numbers 2 and 3 you can also read as Nissan. If you don't consider the whole number, consider individual numbers. And they play there around a lot. I see many of them. I don't understand the meaning because my vocabulary is kind of limited, but I know they make a lot of things. A very funny one I seen use the word, not the word, but the syllable su. Was su 14 Suichion. Suichion, the license plate of that car. Was funny. Sometimes they make even English words, because you have 48 possibilities only for for the vowels, you can use hiragana. So hiraganas are syllables, you know. Akasatana. So they use that plus numbers and they make some funny things sometimes. Pretty wise though. Wise guys. Miki Higashi. Miki, I think, is one of the easiest names to write in Japanese. Very, very easy kanji to write Miki. You can see on the next plate there the three thingies and the one little tree. Miki. Very simple to write. The Gucci is also easy. The exit. As you can see there, the Gucci in the top of the exit. Also very easy to write. But Miki, I think, is the first city, easiest city name to write. Miki Junction. You can see Miki again over there. Miki. And once again, Miki. Yeah, if I take Route 3, it's not gonna be nice. All backed up. So let's go to the regular way. Just go. We're almost in Kobe, people. Almost Kobe. Miki Junction, Kobe Nishi, and the rest I can read. But that's a beginning. Kobe Kita, Osaka. You're gonna follow Sanyo a little more. Very soon it's gonna end. 16 more kilometers actually. Sun Expressway will be gone. And then we're gonna join Chugoku Kosokodoro. Chugoku means China. That's a beacon. Nice. This guy got in front of me to go very slow. So nice of him. Really thoughtful. Yeah, they're doing. Oh, somebody crashed that. So see, somebody crashed. They're already fixing it, which is nice. Kobe City, people. Kobe des. Your trip is almost done, people. Hang out, hang on. You're almost there. It's already Kobe, but you're going a little more. So that car right here is using a sign for old people. That little four-color flower thingy. It means the driver is over 70 years old. Oji-chan. Oh, you're leaving, so let me go then. Oji-chan. Obasa. Airman. Is the name of the thing over there. Yeah. I'm gonna have to follow this truck. This guy's not going fast enough. It's low enough for me to pass him. Kobe Junction, 14 kilometers. Yeah, Kobe is a big city. It has beaches. It has mountains, tunnels. Really big city. Beautiful city. The best beef in the world. If you don't know yet, should research about Kobe beef. It's really nice. Faz mais sentido caminhoneiro, não? Trucker. Kobe Junction, Dewa. Hard as a rock. I wish I could put some music on these videos, but if I do it, they would block them. I always listen to some rock, classic rock, guys. Keeps me up, you know. It's some adrenaline rush. It's good. Almost there, 11 more kilometers. If you're still there, thanks for watching. It's been a very nice ride with you guys today. Always a pleasure to have you guys together, you know. I always try to make more videos. I hope you guys enjoy my videos, you know. Subscribe to my channel, and I don't have a lot of time to make them better, but I try, you know, to make them nice to watch and try to give you guys some nice info. Feel like chatting, you know. That's what I hope to be doing. I know sometimes I just get quiet, but I try to do my best and make you guys enjoy my videos. I know they're long, but that's how the highways are, you know. Long time driving around, especially if you can move, you know. That would be very nice for you to watch some videos like this. Feel like you're in another world sometimes. Escape from reality a little with me here. So having the pleasure of doing this for you guys. Of course, for some people it's gonna be a little boring, but for some people I believe it could be a blast too, you know. I'm not gonna make everybody happy, but as long as I make some people happy, I'll be very happy too. Oh, that's what I said over there. This sign has the, if it is empty or if it's yellow like that one, it means limited parking. If it's just green, it means there's plenty of parking over there. So I was saying, you know, like, I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. I try the most to always upload more stuff. I don't have too many different routes right now, but as long as I have something different, I always try to, even if the weather is different, I try to make some different videos for you guys to enjoy a little, you know, enjoy Japan a little in a different view. Of course, it's a little limited, but you can have a chance to see different vehicles and different cities. Of course, not really deep, but you can have a good idea what's going on here, you know. Well, sometimes people cannot drive, so it's a way you feel like you're driving. I hope you can feel like that and enjoying the ride. O'clock, 11 in the morning here, local time. Many places is still Thursday, so I'll be uploading this video today, so you're gonna see something really fresh if you see this for first. Oh, they're changing the funny boots. That's interesting. They're just changing the funny boots. Yeah, and there's Japanese roads every 500 meters. quarter of a mile or so. They have a little phone booth for emergencies, which is really handy if you don't have a cell phone or something happens, you don't have a signal, you know. 5 more kilometers and this highway will be done. Those signs in Japan are so different. The big ones like that. Kobe Kita, Chugoku, Shimeishin. Beautiful bridges. They really take very nice care of their roads, you know, so nice. And the top of the sign you can see how long it does it take to arrive to that place, to those areas. 35 minutes to get Shimeishin to Kyoto, like that. Shimeishin cuts Osaka and goes straight to Kyoto, basically. Kobe Kita. Kobe Junction, 2 kilometers. Swift safety surely. Oh yeah, if on the right you can see, on the left you can see a bus stop on the highway. They have many of here. Actually there's a tunnel there for you to get into the bus stop. Takatsuki. Yeah, Takatsuki is already Kobe. I mean Kyoto. So let's follow the green. Chugoku. It means Chugoku on the floor, on the ground. Kobe Junction. Kobe Sanda. And we're going towards Osaka. And that's the end. Exit mile number 1 over there, kilometer number 1. So that's the end of Sanyo Highway, people. We just rode 140 kilometers or so on this highway, non-stop, of course. Non-stop on services for riding with Mellow, of course. And once again I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have a chance, please subscribe to my channel, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Have some comments, some suggestions, please drop me a line, you know. I'm not very busy, but I'll try to answer you guys in a timely manner. And once again, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for staying with me this long, you know, and I see you guys next time. Peace.